everyone, and welcome back to another speed build. I am Simply Simming if you are new here, and today's speed build is what I'm calling Cozy Cottage. This was really fun for me to build because it's very different from what I usually do. I usually do like that simple, cute little family home, you know. Always do that because that's really what I know how to build. But this one, I did like this little cottage. I don't know. I don't really know what style it is, but it's really cute. It's really small. It was so hard to do the inside. Like the floor plan's kind of weird because of how small the inside is. So like, you know, it's kind of small, and it's not the best screenshots because it was so tiny and so hard to do the screenshots in. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was like doing the screenshots and they kind of suck because of the angle I had to record them on or take them at. It was hard. That's all I have to say. They were very hard. And also the bedroom isn't big enough to make it so both two Sims can access this. So if you get it off the gallery, which you can get it under the hashtag Simply Simming or on my gallery account PinkyManaj, and you can see them in the origin ID, like the spelling in the description. Haha. But if you do download it, only one can. It's probably best for only one Sim. I guess technically you could have two Sims because I think two Sims can still sleep in that double bed. You just have to like scoot one over, because it's pushed up against the wall. But yeah, it's probably best if you only have one Sim live in this house. So yeah, sorry about that. Sorry if you can hear my brother singing. He came up the stairs. Yeah, he just came upstairs. I don't know if you could hear it, but hopefully you couldn't. I love how like flowery this is. I don't know. I'm very proud of it and happy. This like came to me like I had like a vision at like not 1 in the morning, at like 10 at night. I was like trying to go to bed one night and I was like, I have a vision, so I drew down. I actually did draw like a little sketch for it because I didn't want to forget it, and then I decided to build it because I had nothing to build, and I love doing speed builds, and I've been super into speed builds lately, so like I was like, what can I build? And I decided to build this. But it is true, I did end up deciding to do this today. I don't know, I love furnishing small houses. Building big houses is something I've always done because I've always like built houses for my Sims families. Like, ooh, it's time for them to get a family home. Especially since I started playing The Sims in The Sims 3, where there wasn't like a gallery where you could just plop down a house from. If you did, it would be from the exchange, which I didn't even know existed when I started playing The Sims. So I had no clue. I guess I could have gotten CC houses, but when I first started doing The Sims, I didn't really get custom content either. So it was all like, I build my own house, you know? Because I didn't like the ones in the game, so I've always known like building my own house, so I always build my own houses for like my current household worlds. I mean, some people build their own house just because they like building, but I've especially always like, I don't even think about, I don't know, building a house for like, I don't even think about downloading a house because I started out playing The Sims and I was like, you know, always building my own houses ever since I was little. So I usually make like big family homes because usually I'm like, oh, their house is getting big, they need to get a family home, and then I make this like big huge family home, and then I suffer when I'm furnishing it because I suck at furnishing big houses. I love furnishing these small houses, like the last one, Jamie Jolina's house. Oh, had so much fun doing that. I love building small little houses because it's just so much easier to furnish a nice, quaint, little, cozy house than like this big house where you have to put random pieces of furniture because what else are you gonna put there? You know what I'm saying? I hope you do. I love furnishing small houses, so you might be seeing a lot of smaller builds in the near future. I already have like another idea for another build. I kind of forgot it, but I think I'll remember. I don't know. I think it was just like a starter home. So maybe I don't. While I was building this, I came up with another build in my head, and now I'm sad because I can't remember it. And that's why I wrote this one down, because now I remember it. So like now I could build it for you, even though it was late at night and I wasn't like, I was trying to sleep, so I couldn't like get on Sims. Well, I guess I could have gotten on Sims, but I wasn't going to because I was trying to sleep. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the house idea I had. It was really cute too. That's disappointing. Goodness. I just like, I remember thinking, oh, that would make a great speed build. That would be super pretty. And now I don't remember what it was. I remember I was going to build a starter house. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll just build this like simple starter home because I wanted to do a small house because I love furnishing small houses. It's not even because I wanted to be quick. It's so nice to furnish a small house. So I wanted it to be small. So I was like, I'm gonna make a small little starter home and call it good. But then I was like, oh yeah, I still have to build this. So I decided to do this instead, which I love doing this too, where it's kind of like I go for a different style. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to do something like Brindleton Bay, you know, like I forgot what it's called. It's like on the tip of my tongue what that style house is called, but you know what I'm saying. I hope you do. Like in Brindleton Bay, those style houses. I wanted to do that. And I also wanted to do a jungle adventure tree house because I never did that when I got it. So I thought that would be fun. And I just remember that too. That was the one I think I was thinking of during the speed build. But I might not actually end up doing that tree house because I don't know how to make a tree house. I'm not that talented. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm not that good of a builder. Ooh, we're on the inside. We're starting to become on the inside. There's like a few pauses in this. I usually don't try and mention the pauses because I'm like, you know, if you don't mention them, usually they don't seem like a big deal to me. I don't know, if like I see a pause in a YouTuber's speed build that I'm watching, I think, oh, then they must have not cared, or like it's not a big deal, you know? I don't like think much of it, but like I probably shouldn't have mentioned it. But I do accidentally have a few pauses because I was watching some stuff while I was doing this, and I was like flipping through music too. So whoops, and I kind of forgot I was building a few times. Oof. Am I right? I've run out of things to say at this point. This is a short build too. I had things planned, like not even like 5 minutes ago before I started this voiceover. I had things planned to say, and now I've forgotten them. And it's disappointing that I forgot them. Whoops, I just hit my pop shield. You know, I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that like 24/7. I'd like accidentally like kiss my like microphone or something, or like whack it with my arm. But I haven't done that in a while, so we're good. You know, that's because I haven't been using my microphone arm recently. I have my microphone arm, but I haven't been using it because I just kind of like took my microphone out of my microphone arm when I was doing face cam for that one video, and I never ended up putting it back in because I don't know. I just never did because I took it out of the microphone arm because it looked better. It looked nicer to have like the microphone arm like got in the way of like my face and everything, so it looked better to have it down on my desk, just out using the stand it came with. But I haven't just put it back in my microphone arm, so it hasn't been in my microphone arm forever. I don't know. There's no reason behind me not putting it back into my microphone arm. I just haven't. I've just like kind of ignored putting it into my microphone arm because I keep forgetting about it. Honestly, that's the real truth. I forget about everything. Like someone will tell me something like, "Ooh, you should do that," or ooh, it would be a good idea to do this. I don't know. And then I'll like, ooh, that is, next time I should do that. And then 5 seconds later, the next time I do it, I'm like, whoops, forgot. Someone tells me something like, remind me to do this tomorrow. And then like 5 seconds, and like we're having a conversation or something in a room, right? Yeah. And like we're talking, and then they're like, ooh, remind me to do that. And then they leave, and they're like, don't forget to remind me to do that tomorrow. And I'm like, I already forgot. Wow, I'm gonna be great at this. Like I can remember people's birthdays, people's faces, people's names, dates, all that stuff, but I cannot for the life of me remember when someone tells me to do something. I forget within like 5 seconds. But I always like remember like, oh, the time I woke up, the time I went to bed, like how long I've had this, like numbers I remember really easily, I guess what it is, and names. I remember names and faces pretty easily too, but I cannot for the life of me remember, like just people telling me stuff. I don't know. I guess I'm just not that good at it. I don't know. Yeah, because I remember stuff, just little stuff. Oh my gosh. Like I remember. I don't know what that was, but you know, that was fun. I remember the like how long I have things, or like how old I was. Like I remember how old I was when I got my iPad mini, and like how long I've had it and all that stuff, you know? But like I remember the little stuff like that, or like how old I was when this happened, or when so and so's birthday was. And it sticks with me for some reason. That sticks with me. But little stuff like remembering what the heck I was gonna build doesn't. That's more useful too. I guess remembering people's birthdays is useful, and names. Because if I can remember people's birthdays, I won't be like, whoops, forgot your birthday when it's their birthday, and then make them really sad. Because that would be really disappointing if I made someone sad because I forgot their birthday. So it's good to remember people's birthdays. My point from this whole thing. Well, that actually isn't my point. But I mean, that's one of them. I guess that's a takeaway. you could take that away from this whole pointless story of me talking about how bad I am at remembering other stuff and how good I am at remembering dates. But the main reason I was talking about this was just because I don't even know. It just came up. Well, that's the way it is. I don't remember how this came up at all. And now I've sat here talking about it for way too long. I have nothing else to talk about, though. I don't know. I can talk on and on, but I talked about this in the last speed build. I also do that. I just repeat things all the time. I talk about how I say a lot too much. It's bad. But yeah, I just I repeat things, and it takes me a second to think about a conversation topic is basically what I'm saying, and I can't be forced to think about I don't know. I can't when I stop talking about a story, I can't be forced to just come up with another topic to talk about right that second, because I'm gonna forget. Because I don't recognize the pauses when I'm thinking. So when I'm thinking all these stuff, it seems like I'm just going on and on in my head about all thoughts. But then in real life, I'm not. I can't. Anyways, it takes me a second to come up with topics. But it's getting to the end of the video, so I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.